Good afternoon, everybody. Lemuria Kamara here. I live in Miami Shores, Miami, Florida, and I'm the executive director of a nonprofit called Community Wellness Foundation. It's been an amazing experience participating in the 21-day prosperity group with all of you. Thank you, Dina. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my sister, for bringing me into this group. And this has been one of the greatest experiences of this period. And it was so timely with everything that's going on the planet and in the country. This is the perfect kind of vibration that I want to be in. So thank you so much. I'm going to try to be as brief as I can in sharing with you my great takeaways. First of all, I just want to say that the meditation was very powerful for me. I love using the mantras. The mantras really helped me to focus, helped me to have greater clarity. I was having some blocks in my daily meditation. So when I started doing the 21-day abundance challenge, using the mantras actually helped me to go really deep into my meditations, deeper than I was able to do before. So I was breaking through these blocks in my meditation and then experiencing these really amazing, profound experiences in my meditation, connecting with higher self and really just really having very profound experiences. Source Creator is my source of prosperity. This is my new mantra. Became very apparent to me that the source of prosperity is not my clients, not my employer, not the grant money that's flowing in. It's none of that. Those are channels. The source of my prosperity is Source Creator. Everything flows from Source Creator into my life, into my bank account, into all these other areas of my life. So I thank Source Creator for everything, and that has been really very powerful for me to connect with Source versus looking at Source as something outside of myself, something exterior, something on the outside that I'm depending on for money and for prosperity, other forms of prosperity. So this was a really big shift for me, and when I really started maintaining that consciousness by doing the 21-day meditation, it kept me connected and continues to keep me connected with in consciousness with where my source of prosperity comes from. So now I'm so much more in tune in my life. My favorite writing assignment was actually the most difficult one, where we had to write the affirmations 10 times. It's very powerful because, first of all, I'm beginning a new relationship with money. Writing that 10 times really made it very clear, provided a focal point for me in terms of being committed to creating and beginning a new journey with money. And the other thing was the ancestral connection. That was very powerful for me because I had never really considered that there is an ancestral lineage to poverty consciousness. There's an ancestral lineage to prosperity consciousness. And so really tapping into that and identifying with that and starting to release the hooks and the attachments and the generational poverty and lack and limitation consciousness that gets passed down from one generation to the other, really starting to change that once and for all, going back to the very origins of the family, of the clan, and changing that once and for all is very, very powerful. And also connecting with the ancestral lineage that lived in prosperity was very powerful because I had never really done that before. So I'm very, that was very powerful for me. Synchronicity was also another very powerful piece for me once I started the Synchro Destiny part of the meditation. I started noticing all this synchronicity, that everything is connected and that it's happening. This magic is happening around us all the time, that we get these messages, you know. And so the very day that we did Synchro Destiny, I noticed so many things that were connected that otherwise I may not have noticed at all. I love the part where I I was writing on my receipts that the return on investment. I continue to do that. That's very powerful because it's another extension of acknowledging that source creator is the source of my abundance, and there's nothing outside that outside of me, that there's only source. And so every time money, currency is flowing out of my hands in the form of cash or credit cards or any kind of transaction, I write on that receipt that this is all investments return to me. All that is invested is returning to me. And I don't say 7 times, I say 1,000 times 1,000, because that is the frequency of the now. It's 1,000 times 1,000. Things have really accelerated. So I use that frequency to return all of my good to me. And last of all, the group sharing is very powerful. 13 people joined my group. One person dropped off at day 4, but everyone else is in the group, and strong and participating. Today is actually their day 20. Tomorrow's their day 21. So it's been very powerful for me to have created this group and to help to guide the members of this group through this challenge. They also created groups. So there's a whole wave of prosperity flowing into the lives of people that I don't even know as a result of creating this group that I set into motion, just like Dina set into motion the possibility for me to participate in this challenge. So this is very, very powerful, and I am going to continue this work, and I'm very excited about continuing this work. So thank you, Dina. And thank you, everybody in my group. I wish you all the magic and all the synchro destiny and all of the amazing prosperity flowing into your lives. May you have a fantastic and spectacular prosperity journey. Thank you. Peace and love.